Alright, I shall keep you waiting no longer. Hold on. Just make sure everything is square. Rectangular. Hello. It is another Tuesday. Another VR Chat Tuesday. I was a little late today stream. I'm sorry. I know we only get so much time on these Tuesday streams. Also, this music is so loud. Hold on. I can't even hear myself think. There we go. A little more manageable. Hopefully it's not too loud on your end. Oh yeah, the mic is a little louder too. I'll adjust that a little bit. Hopefully that sounds good. I'm gonna have to watch this back later because I've been noticing, like, I've been playing around with my audio stuff. Oh yeah, there still is a little adjusting to do. There is. Because I've noticed it sounds like... Audio stuff is so hard, man. It's so hard to find the right audio. Like, I've listened to it on loopback, I've recorded like a video or two, like with my mic, and it sounds fine. And then I listen back to a stream and it just sounds garbage. So finding a balance is really hard. I wish there was like a perfect... Hello, Falcon Fresh, welcome in. And Control Music, welcome in. Hope y'all are having a great night. Ori is here. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in a minute, Ori. But yeah, audio stuff is hard. trying to wrap my head around this. It's a whole journey. I don't think it's connected to TikTok chat yet, so let me pull that up on the side, just to be sure. Gotta do a CAPTCHA. But I'm in VR. Unable to verify, try again. Yeah, I can't get it right because I'm in VR. There we go. Come on. What is that? What the hell is even that? There we go. You just gotta be really good like me. Ads BRB. Oh no. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about Twitch. The ads. Meow. Hi, Andy, Ferdinand, and Datcat, and Oxus. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh my goodness. I want to stream in VR chat more. But the thing is, I plan things throughout the week, and it makes it really hard to know what to do in VR chat. Because, like this is fun, like the 2-hour block to just yap and hang out. But, like, if I want to go live in VR chat, I can't go live in VR chat on Sundays because I do Halo on Sundays with Blurch. And then Mondays are multiplayer Mondays. But I'm thinking, wait. You know what? I have an idea. You know how long it's been since we've done. Okay, this is Toasty the Cat history. This is way back when I first started streaming. Way back. We did this thing called Multiplayer Mondays, where I would kidnap. No, Media Mondays. Media Mondays, where I would kidnap a furry streamer in VR chat, and we would watch funnies together. It was just a way for me to like get to know other people who stream and to like try to get them to have a laugh with me, and we would just like mutually make funny content that way. It didn't really take off. I was only able to do it like 5 times, so 5 weeks of it. So it was like semi-consistent. I think it went on a little longer actually. That's where we got like the long man like follow sound and all that fun stuff. Thinking about bringing it back. That could be a good Monday thing. Maybe we'll try to do that this Monday. A little bit off topic. You did an art thing and sent it to the Discord and Arts and Crafts. Yes. Art things are always allowed. Did you send the beans? Oh my gosh, I saw that. I was setting up a stream, so I was a little busy. Oh yeah, that is you. The little beans. Yeah, of course that's allowed. Any art you make is allowed in the Arts and Crafts channel. Don't worry. In fact, I encourage it because I think seeing more art is lovely, especially if more people do commissions. You know, it's not necessarily advertising your work. There's a channel for that. Like, it's showing off what you do, and I think that's a perfect way to get like people to be interested in what you do. But if you know, just it's a good place to show your progress and just stuff that you're proud of. son. He is sick. Yeah, I think I need to cut off on like the deadlock streams, unfortunately, because we do deadlock on Mondays. We've been doing deadlock on Mondays. Well, you know, deadlock's kind of bad for a stream, I think. I think I'm starting to realize that I might just have deadlock be like something I play on my own time, unfortunately, because it like cuts my frames and I play significantly worse. That's just how it is. I played a game last night, played a few games last night, didn't have a single game where I got like more than 5 kills. And I just felt like I was doing horrible. Played a single game this morning. You know, I went 9-2. I was the highest in soul count. I was feeling really good about myself. If you don't play deadlock, this means nothing to you. But like, I was cooking. I was doing pretty good. Most servers say you have to do a specific thing because of AI. Oh, that's fair. I don't even know how to flag for that. But I should probably figure that out. As long as what you post is an AI, like I'm gonna trust you that it's not AI. But if it is, I will ask that you take it out. I don't advocate for. Ooh, my bad. Where'd I go? Hello. I don't advocate for AI art, of course. You know, it was cool. It was a funny thing, and now it's just not funny anymore. It's not funny anymore, I'm not gonna lie to you. Donna Lee. Oh, isn't that yeah, it's a Charlie Parker tune. Oh, huge. Oh my god, you want to hear? Okay, since we have a jazz head in here, you want to hear a song or a tune that like has been like just found me. It found me, and it's now one of my favorite jazz pieces ever. I really want to get it down. I want to play it. I have really long like nails right now. I got acrylics, so I can't play piano, which is a shame. But I'll probably be getting these removed sooner rather than later and just go for something way shorter that's more manageable. But let's see, what's it called? It's in here. It's a Bud Powell tune called Cleopatra's Dream. I've been obsessed with it. It's so good. Did you used to stream Vintage Story? Yes, and I should probably get back into it here soon because like I've heard it's got updates. But we'll probably do a single player thing because I don't know if I want to be doing that every day anymore. But it'd be fun to do for like a couple weeks again, just to check on what's new and to like maybe have another run. Maybe do some like heavy modding to see how far I can push it. I really hope I don't have to kill stream for this, but I think my internet's being dumb. I'm probably gonna have to do a thing real quick. And it could result in the stream going for a sec. But we will hope not. I'm gonna plug this funny little cable into my PC. And we're gonna hope for the best. Don't like AI because they never make things right. Yeah, and it's yeah, it's just dumb. Preach, thank you for being honest. Whoa. You know, that sparks an interesting conversation about like the I'm noticing like a cross correlation between like the so-called quote-unquote AI artists and the content rippers that have been popping up a lot on TikTok. And I think like at large, and this could just be me, sorry. At least with my stuff, I don't think it's something that I have to worry about very much, unless people report that they're getting like scammed from it. That would be a really big problem, but I would hope most people have like the media literacy to not get scammed. But like, I don't think it's going to be a huge issue because the thing about making art is that the fun doesn't come from the end product. It comes from like the act of creation, you know. It's the act of learning and like getting better and improving. And I think that's what keeps somebody driven to do something like this, to either make like content, if you will, or to make art, or to like own any other craft. It's all about the journey to get there, and not like just pumping out endless like garbage slop. and saying that you made it when you didn't, you know? So, you know, I think fortunately for a lot of the content rippers, they're just going to get bored. They're just going to get bored and give up after like a little bit. And then, you know, more will come along, they'll die down. I don't think it's going to be a big issue. I mean, the quantity of them right now is a huge issue. Don't get me wrong. But like, I'm hoping that like that trend, quote unquote, whatever is going on about it kind of just dies down. But I'm also very high spirited. So I don't know. My thingy don't work. Oh, right. Thank you. Thank you so much. I always forget that part because it always like breaks when I like try to auto start it. But when I start it myself from my desktop, it works fine. Also, let me view my desktop, silly. There we go. My apologies, twin. Yes. Connected. There we go. Things should work now. Oh, welcome back, Falcon. Welcome back from the ads. What kind of games have I been into recently? Oh, great question. I've been into like Deadlock a lot. I got into the Deadlock beta, and it's super fun. It's unfortunately, I think we've come to realize that it's not a great game for me to stream because it just kills my PC, you know, because the beta, it's still unoptimized, and I'm hoping they optimize it a lot by the time it goes into full release, but right now it's really bad. So there is that. I'm also into, what games am I playing right now? And like the Halo games, we've been going through the Halo games on Sundays together. That's been really fun. I am getting into a lot of like cat-based games. I'm looking into the Souls-like game called Crystalla. I'm hoping we can play that on Friday. I mean, not on Friday, on Thursday. But that might have to be delayed a week because I need to wait till I get paid. Because I have been spending a little too much lately. So Crystalla, either this week or next week. I'm super excited for that. But yeah, I've always been into Souls-like games and Zelda games and I like sword combat a lot. I just really like melee combat games, I think, is like one of my favorite things. So yeah, that's kind of like the area I like to play a lot. I'm into fusion type stuff. I should check out Futuria by Goth. Ooh, I will put that somewhere. Actually, if you want to join the Discord server, the link tree is in bio. We have a channel for sharing good music. If you want to like share all your recommendations, because I take every single recommendation that comes into that channel and I give it a listen. So many, yes. A massive microwave, I got you. I wish I had like a microwave asset. Can you imagine how funny that would be? You'll have to forgive me too. I just woke up from a nap, but I drank a small energy drink, so I should be getting the hyper energy back very shortly. Kane is in here. Faster Food is in here. Hi guys. I hope y'all are having a great day. Gotta love when technology doesn't work. Oh my god. Oh my god. I get you. I get you. You're speaking the exact problem I always have. Like, I think 80% of my frustration in life just comes from technology just not doing what I want it to do. And that's like, I'm very fortunate that that's what causes me so much frustration. Because anything else could. The other 20% is people, the public at work. I'm not the public at work. And that is it. Yeah, technology sucks. What issue are you seeming to have, Oxys? Hopefully nothing too crazy. And JJ Ryder, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Toasty Bunch. I hope you enjoy your stay. Why are the head pads not working? What the heckies? What the heckies? What the hell?
We can be bees.
Mark, we can be bees. This is good news. Yeah, let me try to force the head pats real quick. Yeah, they work. They work. They just aren't working. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I can fix that. It's probably because Tickfinity needs an update. Let's see, can I just update that right now? See if I can't update it real quick. I didn't think I would need to, because, you know, I like to be lazy like that, but probably do. Let's get the new Tickfinity version up and running, and then things should be working fine, hopefully, ideally. It's gonna be a sec, though. Sorry, TikTok. Isn't that the truth? Like, I always find, hi, Apex, welcome in. We're having a good day. I feel that. For me, it's always like when I want to like edit, of course, my editing software goes kaput and just will not let me do anything, or it crashes every 5 seconds, or when I want to stream sometimes, like VR just like goes away and like does not come back, or like. Oh, it's always specific. It's always super specific. But every other time works fine, right? Every other time works fine. But like if I want to work on a huge editing project for like 5 hours, like an hour of that is troubleshooting why it's broken. It sucks. Fortunately I didn't have that issue today, but like, you know, I always expect it now. Tickfinity is updated. Can somebody give a test head pat for me? Whoa! No, let's not go be doing that in chat. You're getting timed out. No. Let me explain one thing very clearly. This stream is intended for mature audiences because some of the topics we discuss are a bit more on the mature side, and I swear a lot, and I don't think that's really child-friendly. However, this is a wholesome environment. We will not be having any sussities in the chat. Okay? Now that we got that settled, come back tomorrow, or don't, actually. That'd probably be better. Even as a joke, it makes me very uncomfortable, so please don't. The headpads still not work? What the heckies? I have to test that on like the Tickfinity side now. Oh, it might have disconnected. Oh yeah, it's reconnecting. Okay, well let me just try to force it to reconnect. Oh! Would you look at that? I'm now teched out of my mind. I feel like I should be like in a cyberpunk world for this. Man, do you like the tech outfit? I really wish I could edit it, but the Unity project's gone.
Did you see it?
Did you see it? Oh, I wanted to work my Ferality Ultra avatar this month. That's my big goal for the month, and now I have to make like a new texture for it. I'm pending a new main Sona. I'm not gonna lie to you. So this might be my excuse to make one, and then like soft launch it for Ferality Ultra. That could be cool. But yeah, if it were light blue, should I make it light blue instead? Well, I can't now. I can't. That's the problem, is I can't change it anymore because it's gone forever. I'm chromed up. Wholesome but 18 plus. Exactly. I mean, preferred. You know, ideally, like, but I can't stop who filters in, and I don't want to like make an environment that's not safe for people to be in. I want this to be a safe space, so, you know, I think that's kind of where my line is. It's just not intended, but like, you know, you can't really filter out everyone. I kind of have like, I don't know, I have a discomfort like with, well, I just have a discomfort with lewd stuff in general. I don't like talking about it. We've gone over this before on stream. Like, I'm a little bit repulsed to like the NSFW topics as a whole. Microwave T-pose. CapCut shuts down. No, CapCut. CapCut's rough. Are you using your phone or are you using a PC? This is an important question. Your Wi-Fi crashed? Oh no. Welcome back, Falcon. And like we were just saying about technology being here, let me fix your Wi-Fi. Now I'm all teched up. That was me beating up your router, and now it works. I really like Souls-like games and any melee combat-oriented games. Right now I'm really into Deadlock, which isn't exactly a melee combat-oriented game. But I didn't know I liked MOBAs so much, so now I'm playing Deadlock a ton. I like, I used to play a bit of Overwatch back in the day. Like, I like some competitive games here and there, just a touch. I like Baldur's Gate a whole lot. I like story-driven games a ton. I like a lot of games. There's actually not a lot of games I wouldn't like. Not gonna lie to you. Phone, you don't own a PC? Oh, okay, that's rough. I don't know any good free editing apps, other than like InShot, but like you have to like watch ads in order to remove their stupid watermark, and you can't really use the good features without them paying money, which sucks. No, I'm sorry. Can you see some beans? Okay, only because you said please. I'll give you. Whoop, there you go. They're really good on the Mayu, I think, but mine are a little scuffed. That's right. I was gonna test the head pats over here and see if it worked. Action executed and it didn't follow through to action. StreamerBot error. StreamerBot not found. Oh, it disconnected. I see. I understand now. Oh, is that something that's gonna happen every time? That's not great. Services, servers, clients, WebSocket server. Oh, it says it's on. Huh. Oh, no, it's not on. What the heck? Huh?
Did you see it?
Did you see it? Interesting. Let me change this real quick to... Apparently that port might be being used up in the local. There we go. That should fix it. The head pats should now be working. And let's do a test. Test head pat. Or test boop. I like the boop a lot. Yeah, the boop is broken on the avatar. And I really wish I could have fixed that before things went kaput. But yeah, everything should work now. Sorry, TikTok. Sadly, Mac OS doesn't support PCVR. Yeah, that is a shame, because that's where it's at. I just don't. I think, okay, my take on Mac is that it's really good for production, and that seems to be about it. From what I can tell, like like heavy audio production, or video like production is really well done on Mac, from what I could see personally, at least from my experience. But I think Windows takes like the cake for most like, for like most availability and like scope. It's the same argument with like Apple phones versus Android phones. I think Androids are better if you like to have like a wider scope of capability, but Apple's probably really good if you like, you know, usability. Like everything's already there on the phone. You don't really have to download too much, you know? Again, at least from what I can tell as a non-Apple user. Have you ever accidentally catcalled and you responded to it, so you're just looking around lost? I've never been catcalled, if that's what you're asking. But like sometimes I call my cat and I catch myself. Hi, mental health matters. Hi, Siri. Mental health does matter. It is a very important part of today's society. You've been having fun with a chill game called Busbound? US style bus sim? Oh, I like that. I don't play a lot of driving sims. I remember Truck Sim was a big thing way back in the day. A lot of people played Truck Sim. But, you know, I don't drive IRL, so I don't know. I don't know if I would find the enjoyment out of it. So, but, you know, if you like it, that's respect. You know what a two-man mission is? Do tell. I feel like I can assume, but, you know, I'm not one to assume. And Siri, thank you for the follow. And Lily, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Toasty Bunch, you two. I hope you enjoy your stay. Also, oh, yeah, now streaming on YouTube as well as of 2 days ago. So that's super hype. I'm super excited to announce that. We are now 3 platforms streaming, which is awesome to me. If I can find it. There we go. Let me pull that up. There we go. One of your goth girlfriends just trying to conk block on. Oh. 2 people meet, 2 people planned. Oh, okay. So it's like, you know. There we go. Oop. Sorry, I'm hearing myself. I think I know what you mean. Goth girlfriends just trying to. It's like a. Well, is it? Would you call it like a dating strategy? I guess. But like, you know, because, you know, going alone can be a dodgy, I guess. That's fair. Or just like having a wingman. I guess you can do that in like a platonic sense as well, yeah. We heard of trees hate you. I have, and I want to play it soon. I think that looks like such a funny game. From like the 2 clips I've seen of it. I'm trying not to look into it because I want it all to be like fresh and new. But I will be playing it. I have a lot of games in my wish list. I just have to wait until I can buy them before we can play them. And I also want to be able to set them up as like a YouTube video format because I want to get back into editing YouTube videos. I miss YouTube. Hi YouTube, I miss you guys. Oh my gosh. I miss making YouTube videos, but making YouTube videos takes such a long time because I take so long to edit. And this is my fault, right? This is entirely my fault. I am a no shortcuts editor, so I do everything from scratch on my own, from the ground up. Like my own transitions, my own animations, my like text effects. I mean, you know, it's all done through DaVinci, which has a lot of like automation built in already. But like, you know, I don't like download a lot of packs to like automate like a ton of stuff that I could be. Because I like to do it myself. I like to fine tune it and make it feel right. I'm a bit of a perfectionist with some things, and that makes editing YouTube videos take 5 ever. It takes so long, it sucks. Boops. Oh, oh, oh. How do you like them apples? How do you like them apples? Get the hat. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a crazy experience, I can tell. Here for peeps to play Repo with. Oh my gosh, I haven't played Repo in so long. Bus Transit. Oh, how so? How so? I kind of want to find a different world to vibe in today, because we were in this world last stream. I don't want every stream to be the same. Dance with Sands? What the hell? Why does that look egregiously AI generated? Why does everything look so spooky? Cat garden? Cat garden? Well, we gotta go to cat garden. I also need water. One sec. Do I have water? I might need to go get more water. I need to go get more water while we go. Oh, there's a new loading screen. Why is that so hype? Alright, I gotta get water real quick. I will BRB. I'm sorry. My water bottle is out of water. I'm gonna put you on the cool BRB screen though, so you don't get bored. Because we know. I know you need your shows. Give me just a bit, fellas. I'll be back very soon.
Here you go. I'm bald. I'm bald. Is that better? Is that what you wanted? Look at me. Look at me in the eyes. I look like a history teacher. Bald, hairless. I look like your least favorite history teacher. Ouch. You know, you put him down on the ground, he becomes the floor man. Open and close him a couple times, he could be the drawer man. There's just simply not enough of them. I need some more, man.
I need some more man, doorman.
I missed! Getting sick of trying to kill this guy, it's becoming a chore man. Oh god, I'm cooked.
Doormans are always a chore, man.
What? Take me a little nap. They call me the Snorman. Just how much that progresses. Give me a sec to set up. Why? Why do you make me bald? My eyes! Why do you do this to me?
Weak ability. I got my hand.
Beam
Straight
rifle.
hand.
Oh! I lost my beam rifle. I lost it. Oh yeah, he was our enemy on the last game. You know, when we swamped them. Hi.
Oh my god.
This widow is not paying attention. Widow, what the heck? Oh no!
Funny business. This is for science. No, he can't get in. I thought there would be a chair.
Bring back Neon Cat. What the fuck? My bad. In my defense.
Crosser's up there. Crosser, no!
No! He looks so beautiful.
No, we miss you! We miss you!
He's gonna bring the people back and they're gonna find us. Everything's gonna be okay.
I can't wait to see my wife and kids again.
Oh, that won't happen.
Oh my god, he's going so far.
The cave are dark and spooky thing. Frank was a dead guy in that place once. No, Frank, you not dead guy. You my guy. But don't worry, we got so smart and built a new Frank out of the old one. Oh, good as new, right? Look at how we can make this one dance. These are a lot of rats in a Frank suit. These are a lot of rats in a Frank suit. These are a lot of rats in a Frank suit, and you cannot convince me otherwise. I know for a fact these are a lot of this. There's so much shinies. Chess? Ah, knight to e6. I win. Number 7? Oh my gosh, what's going on? Am I the asshole? I, 23T, and my 24F girlfriend, recently broke up because, she said I was way too much goober for her and that this marriage couldn't last if I only like men. So I dumped her hardcore style and said, Jessica, I only like men. Am I the asshole?
Crosser's up there. Crosser, no! Crosser!
He looks so beautiful.
Crosser! No, we miss you!
Alright.
We miss you!
He's
Oh
gonna
my
bring,
god.
he's gonna
And we have
bring the
more
people
clips to
back
put
and
into
they're gonna
that soon
find us.
too.
Everything's gonna be okay.
I have to update
I can't wait
the
to see my wife and
link
kids
that
again.
like puts the links in.
Oh, that won't happen.
Oh, this one is so cute. Hold on.
Oh, I'm so sad. Look
This
at
could
me.
be a
I'm so
new
sad.
homeworld.
Why would
You'll
you do
see.
this? Why
In
am I
just a sec.
bald? What did I do?
Do I have bars?
I'm
What did I say?
such a fat
I can't
fucking
remember. I
chud.
wasn't there. It wasn't like I was there or anything. Finding bus transit interesting. I mean, it's fair. You know, interests are a whole thing. You can have many of them, and you can do like me and just hyperfixate on like a single interest for like a month at a time, and then find a new one, and then do it all over again. Recently it's been coding. I've really gotten into learning like JavaScript, and that's like how I made the Discord bot on my own. All I did was like follow a couple of YouTube tutorials. I'm very proud that I made it so far. Had a little bit of extra help, but you know, at large, it's all me. So yeah, if you want to check out the Discord bot, it's in the link in the bio to the Discord server. What do you mean? I'll melt and disappear forever if you push me into the tub. I can't be near water, you silly. I'll just be a pile of clothes and then a bathtub full of liquid toast. That'd be awful. It's so cute in here. I love this world. It's got cute music too, but you can't hear it because... I don't know, I could probably turn it on. Oh, another toasty. It's okay, Sky Toasty. Sorry, Sig Toasty, sorry. You can be the toasty with an IE. That's cool. Are you funny? I don't know. I don't know. I have a very whack sense of humor, so I don't know if I'm the right person to be asking. It's really weird. If I bring back Media Monday, you will learn pretty quick that I have a really whack sense of humor. Like, I don't know what I laugh at, and it just hits me out of nowhere. You know what has made me laugh really recently? It's so stupid. You're probably funnier than you think. You know, I don't think you have to try to be funny. You just gotta have fun. Focus on having fun in conversation. It'll be funny. To the right people, I hope. That's a whole other conversation. It's a channel called Wizards with Guns. It's so funny. They released like a true crime like investigation interrogation video recently of like a wizard getting interrogated. Oh, pocket sand. Oh my god. Do I have a surprise for you? I can find it. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Pocket sand. That's not pocket sand. Wait. It's not pocket sand either. Yeah. Pocket sand. There it is. My bad. Pocket toad. You don't know all the things I have in here, do you? Oop, Pog attack. Yeah. My toasty powers go unmatched. Are you sure? Wait! Oh my gosh. Is there a way to force an emoji through OSC? You can force mute. through OSC. So, if that's possible, I have so many more ideas. I'm gonna look into that. That could be so stupid. Oh my god, the potential. The potential is there. I'll look into that. I will look into that. Oh my god, imagine if you could just like send out some of these guys. I missed that hoodie. I was gonna put that hoodie on my Nardo at some point. I just never did. On my cotton Nardo. Aww. 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 Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about I'm planning on doing a main Sona change soon. You know, it's gonna be a huge step. It's gonna be a huge step. But I think now I still like Cotton. Don't get me wrong, Cotton will still be on the roster just like all the others. But I think I want something that's similar, but a bit closer to me. It might just be a Cotton redesign, honestly. I might just redesign how Cotton looks, because I think I want something that like feels a bit closer to how I am IRL. Because I am pastel loving. I am soft, but I'm also like, if you were to see my aesthetic, if I were to face reveal, you might be thrown off. Because I got like piercings, I'm a bit alt, I have longer hair, and like, you know, I tend to be a bit more goth in public. I'm not gonna lie, I wear a lot of darker colors in public, like black and red, but I still love pastels, so I still want to have like a pastel Sona. But I want to at least like have like the piercings and the aesthetic that I want on my main Sona, I think. Only I were a Pokemon. If only I were a Pokemon. Only I were a Pokemon. I'd probably be a Sylveon. My favorite like evolution is actually Umbreon, but that's beside the point. Polar opposites. You're a femboy who's edgy online. I mean, I'm a femboy, like IRL too. Don't get me wrong. I go out and like makeup and stuff, and I like look super femme out and about. I don't know. I'm not super edgy, I don't think. You know, full respect to people who are, because it is funny, it is fun, and it can be, you know, a good way to cope. Yeah, it's a good cope. As long as you aren't like, you're whatever, you know, to each their own, I'll say. I don't have any problem with like veggie people, I think. To an extent. And again, I think like everybody has extremes, right? Like they're the ooh femboys that can go to the extreme, but like generally they're fine in my book too. And like hyper masculine people throw me off a little bit, but I'm like down to be around people who are like masculine in nature. It's a whole thing. Oh no, why is the femboy outfit on? Wait. Does this have the femboy outfit? Does this have? Did I put the femboy outfit on this? Does this have? It just. Oh, it's because I switched scenes. Oh, I don't think Blue is in chat right now. It's probably working. So I can't ask him to fix that. I'll have to figure out how to fix that. Oh no. Well, I can fix the redeem, but like I have to figure out how to give you your points back pretty quick. Sorry about that. Like that wasn't supposed to be enabled right now because I switched the scene. It turned back on. Don't worry, Gotcha. I will fix it. I need to set a condition that like if I switch to the BRB screen, it just does nothing. I can do that pretty quick, actually. I'll just make that the first condition, and then it'll just break immediately, which will be good. That just means it cuts off the entire rest of the process. It doesn't check anything else if the BRB screen is on. It just cuts it. Anyway. Oh, you're here. Hi, Blue. Are you able to refund those points to Gotcha for the femboy redeem? Sorry, I don't want to put effort on you. I don't want to put work on you, but it is apparently a lot easier for you to do it than me. If he's no trouble. Yeah, it was the outfit. How long have you been here? Oh my gosh, have you chatted once? Oh, you did. You did. You said Kibby. Sorry. Hi, Blue. I hope you're having a great day. We need to plan our next movie night. I had another one I was going to suggest, but I lost it, and I need to go and ask my coworker, because they suggested it to me. Levi, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Toasty Bunch. I hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah, we got the maid outfit. We got the tech outfit. We got Nakey. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. We also got props and interactions. You can also make me bald, I think. You should be able to make me bald. Doing the glaze on the Enna box. Oh, nice. Nice. Ceramics is such a cool art. Like, it's something I can... It's like glass blowing, too, I think. Like, it's something I can never get into, because it's just... You need expensive stuff to do it. Like a kiln. But it's really cool. Water, thank you. I'm dehydrated. More dehydrated than I thought. Razzie! Hello. You have to for art. I mean, you know, like, if you can, do it. I think it's awesome. Same with glass blowing. I think, like, making glassware is really cool, too. I feel like those are kind of in a similar ballpark. They're not the same, but, you know, making, like, what's the word? Like, antiquity is really cool. How can I drink water if I'd melt being cotton candy? You see, lore-wise, yes. I drink soda because, for some reason, if it has sugar in it, it rebuilds the molecules in my body. So the damage from the water in the soda is countered from the sugar rebinding my structure to back together. So, you know, if I eat like candy, then I rebuild. If I like disintegrate it all. So, like, if I get disintegrated down to just a head...
This is good news.
This is good news. You just, like, feed me a cinnamon roll, and I come back. It's like magic. Knowing your dumb brain, you would see glowing glass and think, I wonder what that feels like. Try to touch it. It's like the kid on the hot stove. It's like, have you ever done that? Like, was that a formative childhood memory for anybody else? Like, touching a hot stove as a child? I feel like that's pretty common that happens. You know, that's the thing every parent, like, really tries to, like, avoid their kid doing, but inevitably it might happen. That's how you learn. Don't do that. If it looks like it might hurt you, you probably don't do that. You touched something else that burned you? Yeah, that's fair. From the glucose. Yes, the glucose. My lore is that I am kind of similarly structured to the candy people from Adventure Time. Not related, but I'm similarly structured. Now, why? I don't know. That's just what I am. I'm just a little cotton candy cat. Mocha eats my ears from time to time because he thinks it's funny and then I can't hear anything. And that sucks. So, don't eat my ears. That's rude. But I can't stop him. Body could be immortality in a second coat. Could that be immortality in a second? What do you mean? Like, am I immortal? I don't know, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't aged yet, so we'll see. We'll see! What if I was, though? What if I was immortal? What if I was immortal? What then? Do I have my glasses? I have the suit. I was gonna have the suit be a thing, that's right. The dapper fit. Oh, right, it was gonna turn on the dapper thing. Wait, does it have the... Hold on, I have to test this real quick. No. I was hoping that it had the, like, the mustache and top hat, so I could, like, make dapper time for the Mayu. I miss dapper time. I'm gonna put it back on the Kung Fu here soon. A fire pit mesh covering lid. Oh no. Yeah, ooh. Oh no, that hurt. That sounds so bad. I'm so sorry. Here, what was your first, like, I don't want to say traumatic memory, but like, what was the first, like, stupid way you remember getting hurt as a kid? Because for me, I think it was a similar incident with like a fire pit. And it definitely had to do with like roasting marshmallows. Like if I remember correctly, I tried to like get a marshmallow and I grabbed too close to the fire and I just burned the inside of my hand. Not great, not great. Oh my god, you know what actually? The first incident was when I had a cat. Now, when I was a little kid, I didn't know how to take care of a cat because I was like 4. I was an idiot kid, you know? That's how we are when we're little baby mans. So you know, I ended up making the cat upset at me. Don't know why, don't know how. But it went to scratch me and its claw went through, you know, the soft part between your index and your thumb. It went like through that and like it was bleeding on both sides and I was screaming and crying because I was a baby. So yeah, that's my first like memory of like getting hurt, I think. Very stupid, but you know, it taught me not to mess with cats, not to upset them, because they will hurt you. But I also have a formative memory of trying to choke up on like a marshmallow stick and just like singeing the inside of my palm, because you know, who hasn't done that? You know, I wanted a marshmallow. I wanted to make s'mores. S'mores are good. Gosh. Burned often from cooking. Yeah. Can't get good fire through mesh, pick up mesh and take it off. Oh yeah, you know, it's an easy brain. It's an easy brain. Do I own any cats or dogs? I have my cat. Her name's Marceline. Where is she? Kitty. Oh, she's asleep. I don't want to wake her up. She's a little witch cat. I love her very much. She is probably like one of my best like therapists in life, I think. She hears all my struggles. Like the Vampire Queen, yes. She is named from Adventure Time because I love Adventure Time. And, you know, I figured if I ever got, I told myself if I ever got a black cat, I would call her Marcy. But she responds to Kitty or Fat Chud of a Son. So, you know, she has other names that she goes by. Man. The pinnacle of God's divinity, TikTok chat. Yeah, you are the chatathy right now, so you get to own it while you're here. You can spam whatever commands you want to until somebody else comes in and takes that throne from you. Is there a VIP on TikTok? If I can figure it out, that'd be really cool to like put the poke command in TikTok chat. I need to figure out a way to get like well, like, in order to get, like, bot permission, like, for TikTok, I think, unfortunately, you need to have, like, a company, and you need to get access from TikTok to, like, get the back end of their API. Unlike Twitch, that just, like, throws it at you and is like, if you want to make a bot, go for it. Like, they have documentation all over the place for their API. It's awesome. As long as you have your stream key. But TikTok's a whole other story. I noticed that because of Stream Elements. Stream Elements kicks me out sometimes, and it's apparently because their like connection to TikTok is super light because, you know, TikTok only allows so much. So I guess there's a problem sometimes, and it just like tells me I can't stream, and then I have to go re-verify on their website, and then it just lets me do it again. I've reached out to TikTok directly about this. I've sent emails and stuff, and like they just say like, well, I guess you're banned. And then I go live on like the TikTok live like studio app, and I'm able to go live, and I'm like, I guess I'm not banned, but like, why can't I use Stream Elements? And they're like, because you're banned. And like, it was a whole back and forth of like, I'm not banned, I just can't use Stream Elements extension. Why? And like, they didn't give a reason. And you know, it's like they were like, check your recent like ban appeals to see if you got restricted or banned, and that's probably why. I go check my appeals. There's nothing serious on there. There's just like the occasional report that some like hater throws on, I guess. And And I email them like, can you tell me the reason why? Because I'm not seeing it. And they say we're not allowed to disclose that information, but it'll be right in that spot that you already checked, but it's not there. And then, it was a whole thing. Trying to get through to TikTok is a nightmare. That's the moral of the story, is trying to talk to TikTok is an absolute nightmare. At the end of the day, it was a Stream Elements issue. So, that's good to know now. So if you ever have issues with connecting Stream Elements to OBS to TikTok, there's your fix. You just gotta... Oh, and the crazy thing was, they hid the button to reactivate, to like re-request permission to stream on the website. So it was just a white box with white text, and I just had to find it. I found it by luck, and that's how I got my permission to stream on OBS again to TikTok. It was so frustrating. So if you ever have the same problem I do, turn off night mode. I think that's the fix. Tone is the thing cats responds to, not name. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Well, I mean, they are like a tonal like animal, you know. Their language is tonal to a degree. Like they only meow, you know, but like their meows have meaning. It's not like they have language per se, but you know, like animal calls are still recognizable. So you know, you could say they have a tonal language of sorts. maybe that's what it is. Meow 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 twin. Hi, gotcha. I think I've already said hi, but like hello. Meow meow meow. Hello, Snowball. Welcome in. Scribbled Mutt. Hello. Toast. Toasty. How are we doing today? What are we up to? And why did the music go away? I can't focus without my music. Zelda jazz? Yes. I love this playlist. Start over. I love jazz. You like jazz? I like jazz. They speak like Groot, like Pokemon. Yeah. But you know, you can tell what they mean because, you know, at least I feel like you can. I can tell what they mean. I speak cat pretty fluently. Thank you.
Are you sure?
Yes. Maybe. I don't know. All I know is if they like... If you know, if they move a certain way or if they like meow a certain way, usually I feel like I know how to respond to that. I think it's just from growing up with cats. It's something that I've like picked up on. Who just followed? Who just dares follow me? A seed. Welcome to the Toasty Bunch. I hope you enjoy your stay. We're talking about cats and why cats are so cool. Rawr! Also, hi, Sophie. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good night. What are we up to today? What were you doing before you popped into the live? But yeah, I think generally, like, once you spend enough time around an animal, you, like, or, like, a type of animal, you kind of learn how they process, you know? It's dogs, too. I grew up around dogs as well. Like, I feel like just at a glance, it also might be, like, maybe this is a normal thing that I'm just, like, overcomplicating, but, like, you know, you can tell when a dog is antsy or timid, and when they are okay with you petting them, and when they are not. You know, I feel like that's something that I can tell from a first glance. Especially with cats, but like also with dogs. Like I feel like, and the only reason I say that might not be so normal is because I feel like I see a lot of people just rushing in to pet a dog that is not okay with being pet. You know? That's like a thing you see in public a lot. Is my tail floofy like cotton candy? It's not on this one, no. Should it be? You think I should make it, I can make it floofy? Here, let me give you a little spin around. So we can make it floofy, right? We can, hold on. We can you see it from there? Okay. So, we can, there's a slider for this. In appearance, body, weight, tail. We can make a poof. We can get a poofy tail going. We can also have a thick tail. We can... How does that look? Does that look good? Because I don't know. Where the femboys at? See, that's my secret. That's my secret. They're everywhere. I collect all of the femboys and I bring them right here. Every single femboy is in this stream ever, and you just can't see them because they're all back there. They're all behind the camera. Can we get a round of applause from our femboy audience? I wish I had a soundboard for that. Oh my gosh. Oh, tell me, actually, give me input on this. I want to make a new redeem. Love cats. I love cats. That's why I am one. I want to make a redeem that's like a round of applause. Why am I naked? Oh. Sorry, I don't know why I felt so aggressive all of a sudden. Yeah, Blue is the cameraman. That's why he can do everything. Miros, welcome. Hope you're having a good night. Or welcome back. It doesn't say you're a new chatter, so welcome back. Or does it? Is that just something? I could swear that's something that's, that Caster can tell me. Maybe I'm just dumb. Nah, you are returning. How long does the fit stay? A minute, I believe. If not like 5. I believe it's a minute because I made them a little cheaper. But I am... Here, do you want to see the texture? You can actually see like the treble clef on the arm. When you naked me. Isn't that cool? This is a treble clef I designed myself. I actually used this when I was writing scores in college. And if I ever write more music, I will use this exact clef design. I'm also going to get it tattooed on my right arm. I also have a bass clef variant that I don't have on this model. But when I do the cotton redesign, I'm going to put it on the left arm. I'm gonna have both the tattoos. I'm also gonna put the tattoo sleeves on the arms like I want them, because I wanted to use the next avatar design as a canvas for my future tattoos. I don't know if that'll be replicated in like the ref sheet, but because that would just be a lot of work for an artist. But definitely I want to put it on the avatars. We hate ads. I try to make them only run once an hour for that reason. Mix up bass and treble. I mean, you know, I've been exposed to it too much. But treble clef is a G. It's a cursive G, actually, is where it stems from. It used because it outlines the G line on the treble staff, and the bass clef is a cursive F, I think, because it outlines the F line on the lower staff. At least I believe that's how they originated. Which is pretty cool. Not that that's going to help you remember which clef is which. But, you know, just know the treble clef is the hard to draw one, and you're good to go. There's also the tenor clef, but we don't talk about that. I also have the JoJo star on my ear, because putting it on my neck would make it not visible. And I have, let's see, is there any other part of the design that's really, I have you can see the hearts on my legs from down here. Whoops. You see the hearts on the legs from an angle, this angle. Because I have hearts on my legs that, yes, are right there. And this one doesn't have the spots in the back like it's supposed to. I'm gonna redesign. That's the thing. I still want to have cotton. I think I'm just gonna make a new Sona that's like similar in like pastel theming. Pastel goth Sona would be cool. But yeah, the cotton is supposed to have stripes and spots, but I have to redo the menu anyway, so there's my excuse too, I guess. The Nardoragan fit work. It's not a Nardoragan fit, actually. It is, you'll notice it's called Avatar Nardoragan. You can also change my avatar, which was supposed to be a huge thing, and I was working on the 3rd avatar when my stuff got lost. I'm hoping to get that project back eventually. I've recovered a lot of data, I just have to extract it, which is something that I'm probably going to start working on after stream. It's all like on a, so it basically takes the disks and just blasts it to an image file. It's like, bam, here's the whole disk on the image file. And I have to like pull files off one by one from that. So it's going to be a long process to get my stuff back, but it is recoverable on my own, thankfully. It's just going to take maybe upwards a month. So that's great. But yeah, you can turn me into a Nardragon if you want to, which is pretty cool. Blue, what are we talking about? You'd be able to find the G's, yes. Oh, there you go. And now I'm at the wagon. Wait. Now I'm at the wagon. I'm so tiny. I'm so tiny. You can come down here. There we go. I love the dragon. I love the Nardragon. I feel like my Nardragon is so pretty. I wish I used it for more videos, honestly. Yes. But like, I'm Toasty the cat, so like using the dragon more often doesn't make as much sense. But I freaking love the Nardragon as an avatar. I feel like it's so cute. I like the glowy fluff, and I like the sparkles everywhere, and it's so good. I'm gonna put oh yeah, that's another thing I want to put on the next Sona. I want to have the pastel glitter hue on the upper arms, where like it's like a glitter effect, and it shows like the pastel toasty colors. I think that might just be Toasty. I think I'm finally gonna make a Sona and just call them Toasty. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I've been thinking about it a lot this last week. I really want to do it. Speaking of sousaphone? A sousaphone? Made a tuba? Oh, you've been a tubist, I see. Speaking of sousaphone, made state this year with the Guardians of the Enchanted Lamp. Oh, that's so cool, but you didn't win, that's a shame. But still, that's really cool, that's really cool. Good for you guys, my gosh. Round of applause. Being in music performance is like so freeing. Like, it's so good, it's so fun. A little bit stressful at times, but like that is probably the most fun I've ever had in my entire life, was being in college and being in a jazz ensemble, a small jazz ensemble. We had a little combo, and we would just perform jazz on stage we would perform in front of our peers a few times a month, and then once a month we would go on a big stage in front of like the public, and we would do like a huge performance of our best pieces. It was I would love to go back and do that again. I could go back and do another year of college, but I don't think I am at a point where I could afford it, unfortunately. The time or the money, so maybe that'll come back one day and I could like try to finish that out. But you know, I'd love to perform more Leve next time and Rebecca Sugar stuff, because they're both really good modern jazz artists, and I feel like they're Blue over on the YouTube now, and Riley, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Toasty Bunch. I hope you enjoy your stay. But yeah, they're both very like newer modern jazz artists. I have a really good like structure for jazz performances, I think. You're in concert too, non-varsity, and you suck. Oh no. Oh no. You gotta put them into shape, bro. Like, you're the senior. You have to count for them. Okay, guys, we have to count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and it's easy. And then, you know, you yell at them enough and they'll start listening. Don't do that. Yell at them. No, I understand your pain. When I was with the jazz like ensembles, I would actually be put in the groups with like a lot less experience, because I also had a lot less experience, and you know, the instructor liked to pair people with similar skill levels together, which I disagree with. I disagree with heavily. I think you should always have someone who's more experienced and people who are less experienced, because that gives them somebody to bounce off of. Like, you need somebody who can like share crazy ideas to be able to learn from that. Anyway, I digress. I feel you, because I'm also a huge music theory nerd, and I was usually the one who had a lot more music theory knowledge than the peers I was paired with, which granted is fine. I don't mind explaining how to modulate and how to go modal from time to time, or like what the modes are. But you know, it gets hard when people would join who have never performed or who have never touched the instrument in their life, because that's happened a couple times. And I had to like drill them from scratch how to read music. Which, you know, is fine. I can teach somebody how to read music just fine. It's just, you know, it's a hard practice. It takes time, and just like jumping right into performances makes it really hard. Blue is everywhere. It's all over. He's all over the screen. Got bullied for having an OC. What do you think you should do? Keep your OC and tell them to buzz off. Like, what do you mean you're bullied for having an OC? That's cool. I think OCs are cool, but I'm a furry, so I'm biased. But yeah, I think having an OC is cool. Griffin Dog, oh my gosh, welcome back. Well, you're back to be part of the vibes while I'm still streaming. We're going to be going another good 30-40 minutes, so that is exciting. Sorry, I'm looking everywhere because the chat is over here, and then my stream is over here, and then I have the camera right here where I can look at you. So, if I do this, I'm reading the chat and I'm looking at what you're saying. No authority over them. Band director doesn't like you because you play too well. What do you mean doesn't like you because you play too well? That's frustrating. I feel like you want skilled individuals, even if it's just like a begin, unless it's like a beginner class, I guess. But like you said, you're in what, performance 2? That doesn't sound like a beginner class. Hey, Blue. Crosser is in here. Hi, Crosser. Oh my gosh, we can be bees. Crosser, we can be bees. This is good news. This is good news. You can be a steak? We're in VR chat today. I still have to hold on. I have to catch up. Take their ankles. That is also a good idea. Yes. I haven't watched that movie in so long, Blue. I'm a fanboy now. I haven't watched Everything Everywhere All at Once in so long. It's such a good movie. How much does this job pay? Oh. Depends what you consider a job. I'm making a whole, 2 slices of butter an hour, so, you know. That's about as good as it gets, really. Especially for me. I like butter. Hey, you oh! Oh, I'm alive. Thank you. Blue, if I had money, I would pay you. I'm not gonna lie. But you also don't mod out of obligation. I just gave you privs because, you know, you can. Because I trust you. And it's nice to have someone there. You don't have to do anything. This isn't a job yet. Maybe one day. If we see the returns together, then sure, I will. I could legitimately hire you. Sure. I can't. If I don't make money, I don't know how I can pay you. Thank you for all the head pats, B. Welcome in, by the way. And Devin. Hope y'all are having a good day, a good night, a good evening. Same with you, Crosser. Hope you're having a good day. I'm definitely having a decent day. I'm having a really good day, actually. I finished that project. Oh, today's TikTok upload.
Did you see it?
Did you see it? Today's TikTok upload. Did you see it? I don't know if you saw it, but that water. I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to speak. Thank you, though. I need water. Today's TikTok upload took me like 5 days and 9 hours of total editing time to finish for like 19 seconds. Oh, editing is so hard. Editing is so hard. Especially since I'm doing it all by hand. I'm doing it all like from the ground up, which is stupid. I could probably do all of those transitions. Well, that's why I'm doing it from the ground up. I've learned quicker ways to do it next time. That's the best part. I've learned how to make that entire process so much quicker next time, and that's exciting. That's really cool. That's why I like to do these like super hard like editing projects that I throw my head at the brick wall to get done. The last one was the flower pot one. But like I like to do these like really complicated edits from time to time to like really push my limits and of my knowledge of DaVinci so I can like learn new stuff. It's really nice. It's really nice. If you have, you know, that is ideal. If you have a hobby, I feel like you should be doing that. Always push yourself to do more, even if it's something that you think won't succeed. Just run it. You'll be surprised at how much farther you'll go. Hi, Ghost. Welcome in. Think you're gonna get on VRT yourself? Oh, that's all good. Thank you for popping in, Falcon. Have a good night, and have fun in VR. I know I am having fun. I think that's a crucial part of anything you want to consider like a passion. You gotta be. It's like working out. You work till failure, you know, and then you do it again the next day until you do better. Oh, Oxus, you have a great night. Niles isn't in her eye. Niles Nightmare. I hope you're having a great night. Seen a couple of your like updates to Inside the Nightmare pop up on my feed recently. Cool stuff you're doing out there. Big props. Yeah. Where was I? DaVinci is so hard. DaVinci is so hard to learn, but like learning it is like unlocking this, like opening Pandora's box. It's like unlocking the secrets to the multiverse. That means it's working. What? Expanding reach. Sorry, context. Yeah, it's so hard. Like especially like trying to like learn the new stuff and trying to like figure out what I don't know. Because in order to figure out stuff you don't know, you have to put yourself in a position where you have to use it to achieve something specific. You know, you have to put yourself in the position where you have to use that thing you don't know in order to get something. And that means doing something that's like out there and chaotic. Wait until coding. I'm starting to learn the coding stuff, and that's really fun. And I can't wait to see like when that gets like super like in depth. Because right now it's just like editing text files and like using the Discord API, which is actually easier than you'd think. Like making a Discord bot is easier than you would think. It's just like having a host to pilot it on is the hard part. And thankfully, like I have something that can like act as a host to pilot it on for now. But like if my Wi-Fi ever goes out, so does the bot. So it'd be nice to have like an open server to pilot that on. A beginner coding program. I mean, honestly, Python is pretty beginner friendly from what I can tell. Oh, you're gonna say something crazy. I already know you're gonna say something crazy. Like, what's that one that like nobody uses? Malbolga? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I'm gonna look that up right now, and it's gonna be like the crazy. It's gonna be like you code, but it's only in like Egyptian hieroglyphics. Esoteric programming language invented by Ben Olmsted in 1998. Considered the most difficult programming language in the world because it's specifically designed to be nearly impossible to use. Yeah, I'll learn it. Sure, I'll learn Melbolg. Because why not? Base 3? It's in ternary? What the hell? Why do we code in ternary? Self-modifying code. Every time an instruction is executed, the code at that memory location is encrypted into a different value, meaning the program rewrites itself as it runs? Huh? Both the code and the data pointers increment automatically after every command, making it extremely hard to maintain control of the program flow. It's named after Malabolga, the 8th circle of hell. Yeah, okay, buddy, okay, let's put a break on that. Oh my god. I mean, it would be really fun to see if I could, like, code something super simple in Malborga for, like, a stream, you know? Just pull it up, open it up, and see if I can, like, I don't know, write hello world. And if I manage to pull that off, I'll, like, try to do, like, execute a simple, like, mathematic command and just see how many times I have to break it until it works. No tutorials, I just gotta figure it out. Maybe documentation, that's it. The first Hello World program was not written by human, but was generated using a search algorithm 2 years after the language's release. Huh? Huh? I need you to send me a YouTube video on that. I need to watch that. Hello, Lucky Star. Oh, hope you're having a good night. Do you have a star-based Sona? What's your Swan's Fairy? Oh. You have a Star Sona, please. I love Star Sonas. I love like anything like astral themed. I think it's cute and awesome. That's crazy. Trying to learn Hello World on Malborga. Oh my god, is that a furry video on Malborga? No, it's not. It was a tiny little video. It is a dinosaur, though, which is really cute. I'll have to watch that later. What? That looks awful. That looks like... That does look like the 8th circle of hell to code, yeah? Sorry, thank you. Oh, I already thanked you for the follow. I remember. I asked you a question about your Sona. You have to answer, you have to respond. Or... Please let me grab this. Oh my god, I just found the cutest thing ever. Where are you? Where's my camera? Oh, I'm spinning. You. Look at this thing I got. It's so cute. Oh, I can't eat it? That sucks. I was hoping it'd have like snack stuff to it. You know how some worlds have like assets that you can eat and then they respawn? And they also have little pies. They have little bean cookies. Oh, this is the best world ever. This is new home world stuff right here. Look at this. The cutest thing I've ever seen. I love this world already. What else is in here? Pens. We got a cute little sleepy area with a tablet. Oh, it's in Japanese. I can't read that. Coffee and such. The door here that you can't go through. There's a little field outside. Got everything you could need. PB cookie, exactly. Hello, darkness. Hope you're having a good day. I am the kitty cookie. It'd be really cute to have a sugar cookie Sona. Oh my gosh. It'd be really cute to have a sugar cookie Sona. Yeah. Hello, Joshua. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good night. Like based off of like the Loft House cookies, you know, like with the cute little designs all over them. Paw print cookies are real. You got them months ago. They are real. Oh, we gotta find these. We gotta find these. Those would be so fun. I need the paw print cookies. Those are so cute. I need to make them. I need to make them myself. I make them like strawberry flavored and red and blue flavored. Then I can have the toasty bean cookies. Oh. I'm getting lightheaded. I'm getting a little lightheaded. I've just been yapping for like a while, I'm sorry. But speaking of yapping, I do have a story. Because I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I got acrylic nails. Don't know if you can hear them. Kind of clicky clacking away over there. I got acrylic nails. They're pretty long. They're longer than I should have gotten them. I think they're actually about as long as the claws on this, in comparison to my finger. So yeah, they're pretty long. And that makes it really hard to use my PC. I actually had to get like key extensions for my keyboard just so I could like use my PC very like comfortably again. So what can you do? But you know, the story goes, my coworker mentioned that we should get our nails done together at some point a while back. And like, I threw it at her one day and I was like, I got paid a 3 paycheck month in April. So I was like, you know, I get paid a third time this month. So after my next paycheck, we should go get our nails done because I've never done it before and I want to get acrylics because I want to be pretty. And, you know, we decided to do that. I settle on a design. I see these really cute, like, arrow, like French design. It's like a French nail, but like, if you know what that is, but like, it's very pointed, like an arrow. So like, they're arrow nails. And, of course, I got pastel colors underneath. So and like my thumb and my 2 middle fingers, or my thumb and my middle and my ring finger are the toasty colors. It's really cute. But yes. We go into I've never been into a nail studio before, so I didn't know how they do things, and I was really scared. But you know, as we walked in, she was very comfortable because she's been here a million times, but like, you know, very stern woman comes up and addresses us and tells us to sit. Yes. And, you know, she asked me how do I want my nail, and then she asked if I wanted a long and a sharp nail. And I thought she said short a few times, so I feel like she was getting angry because it was hard to get through her accent. But I was like, yes, sharp, please, because I want them pointy. I want to be able to stab people with my nails because I like claws. I like having claws, right? So, she starts the process. She's super fast. She was working super fast. Like she pushed on the extensions. She's like, that long? I was like, no, that's too long. She cuts them down. She's like, that long? I say, that looks like it could work. And she was like, okay. She starts filing them down really quick, buzzing them down with the like little, she had like a circular grinder. Like she started whipping out like surgery tools. It was almost scary. And I was like, you're gonna put that on my nails? And you know, she did. It didn't hurt as much as I think thought it would. And like they had like a spinning nail like buffer that buffs your nails, and like I thought I was gonna like eat through my nail, but it was fine, because it looked like it was made of metal, and that's what's the scary part, is like you're just gonna grind away at my nails with metal. Again, it was fine. It just buffed up my nails, so it was easier to do the work. And she puts the extensions on. She cleans up the extensions, makes them the right shape, and then we get into the hard part, painting my nails. She's like, how you want them painted? And I show her a picture. I'm like, these nails, but I want pastel colors with the arrows. And she was like, okay, because it was just like red nails with like the black arrows, but I wanted pastel colors underneath, and I was like, I want 5 different colors, is that okay? She was like, yes, 5 colors is okay. And she gives me like the color palette to pick out the colors I want for my nails. I'm like, I want this one on this finger, and this one on this finger, and this one on this finger, and this one on that finger. And then she's like, okay, and we get to work, right? She busts out like a painter's palette, but it's like really tiny, and she busts out all the colors, and she double checks with me that all the colors are correct, and then she starts like applying like with a really fine brush. And that's the part where I had to like stop her, and as worse things started to get a little scary, because I didn't want to upset her, but I made her angry. I accidentally made her angry, because she was trying to make the arrows the pastel color, and I wanted the nails to be pastel with black arrows on the top, because that was what I was going for, right? And she gets upset when I point that out. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, but I wanted the whole nail to be pastel, and then I wanted the arrow on top. And she was like, that's what you want? And I was like, yes. And then she starts painting all my colors the same color, and I'm like, wait, I want them all to be the different colors with black arrows on top. And she says, girl, are you playing with me, right? She said, you're playing with me. And then she sets down her stuff and says, I'm not doing it. She says, I'm not doing this. Apparently I made her so upset that she just didn't want to work with me. So that was awful. Hi Ferdinand and Jade, welcome in. Hope you're having a great night. And Logan Smith, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Toasty Bunch. I hope you enjoy your stay. So she says, I'm not doing this, and she gets her associate to come over and deal with me because apparently he is a steadier hand or whatever. So I move seats and go to deal with him, and he cleans off my nails. And he's like, "Okay, you tell me what you want." I tell him what I want, and my coworker who is right next to me, her nails are all done at this point. She looks gorgeous, and she tells him what I want because she knows how to word it a little better. She gets her nails done a lot, and he starts going to town on me. But you know, while that was a bad phrasing. He starts like going crazy with the nails. Like he's like a master painter. He just whoosh, 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 you know, with the paintbrush. He just. It's so satisfying to watch people to watch nail techs do nails. I'm not gonna lie. I was just like captivated by their process the entire time. But like not even 2 seconds later, in comes this like older woman next to us, and she sits down with the nail tech that was working on me before I got moved. And please don't. And Blue, why'd you have to point it out? Now you got me thinking about it. No, it's gonna be taken out of context and spread everywhere. No, I don't care. But you know, this older lady comes and sits next to us, and immediately, like she's like, this nail tech already was having a bad day. This old lady was making it so much worse for her apparently, because she was just complaining about like everything, and she was like talking about how like she doesn't like that color, it's just a little off. She was asking if she can mix colors to make it perfect, and then like she starts getting her nails done, whatever, she starts getting them adjusted, and then like at some point she starts complaining about the TV they have on, and she's like, "Ew, is that a snake on the screen?" And you know, the nail tech's like, "Oh, you don't like snakes?" And she was like, "No, snakes are gross, can you turn it off?" And the nail tech, you know, was like, "I'm doing your nails, honey. I'm working on your nails. No, I can't stand up and turn it off. Like, I'm busy." And she starts like she's complaining about it for like the next minutes, and then at some point she is like, "I can't stand to look at them." And the nail tech like looks at her and is like, "You can look at the nails. You do not have to look at it." It's like it's in her peripheral. Like she does not. All she has to do is. But like her head is going over to the snake. She must have like phobia. At this point, I'm thinking, so it must pretty bad. But like her complaints get to a point where the nail tech is just like finds a good stopping point, sets the stuff down again. She goes, and she stands up and turns the TV off, and they almost get into like a whole argument over that. And she's like, "Don't you be huffing at me." And nail tech's like, "Do you want me to do your nails or do you want to watch TV?" And then she shuts up real quick. Like, yeah, they get into a small little pussy where it's like, don't be huffing at me, I'm your client. And the girly pop's like, "Okay, you come here to do nails, you pay me to do nails, do you want your nails done or not?" And like, I guess that was enough to quiet her, right? And I'm over here like, my nails up on the counter, like, just watching the show, while this guy is painting my nails. And it's a little side story that was happening while that was going down. He's telling me to like put my hand in the UV light, right, so I can like set the polish, which is fine. Like you know, he does one nail at a time. I set it in to set it, and then he does another nail. I put it in to set it. The machine just wasn't working at sometimes. He would press the button, it wouldn't turn on, and he wouldn't notice. And I'd have to be like, it didn't turn on again. And he would be like, "Oh, yeah." And he was getting like a little frustrated because, you know, we hate when technology fails us. But like at some point it just stopped working altogether. And it was a wireless one. But like the other nail tech, the one that was already super frustrated, she gets up again. At this point I feel really bad. I feel like it's my fault that it's broken at this point, because, you know, she was angry at me first, she was angry at this other lady, and now she's like getting really angry at the machinery. Like, "It's all my fault, it's all my fault." I'm saying, "I'm sorry, I didn't know that was gonna happen or anything, I didn't do anything." And she like picks it up and rips it off the table, and the bottom of the entire like UV thing just falls out, and it turns on and it stays on, and she has to like remove the batteries to make it turn off again. It was a whole thing. And yeah, she gets another one for me that just, I have to like, it's automatic, so I have to like put my hand in and take it out like 3 times in order to like set the polish all the way. But yeah, the rest went off without a hitch. It was pretty nice, actually. Finished up my nails, did the top coat, charged me $95. Not gonna do that every paycheck, that's for sure. That's a lot. That's a lot coming out of my wallet. Apparently it's cheaper to get your nails redone, so if I go back, it's probably gonna be like $45, which is a lot more manageable. Especially if I just want to get them repainted and like resized. Like reshaped. It's a whole other thing apparently. Excuse me. But like, yeah. Yeah. I made her very angry that day, and I was very scared of her, and now I'm full forever. She said it was okay afterward, that she was just having a bad day, apparently, and that, like, all the little things were, like, tipping her off. You know, it was kind of hard to understand her at times, because she had a really thick accent. Yeah, she did good work, and I came to find out later, because, you know, my girly pop, my coworker who's, like, next to me, started, like, was watching this entire event unfold. Apparently, the reason she was getting super antsy and frustrated while I was in her seat was because the old woman that came in, like, not a second after I moved was standing behind me the entire time, glaring at me. This is her words, not mine. She said she was glaring at me and the nail tech because she came in 30 minutes late, or, like, 30 minutes to, like, 45 minutes late to her appointment. And the nail tech just put me over the top of that because she wasn't coming in. Because, you know, girls gotta make money somehow. Time is money, after all. And she was just, like sitting there tapping her foot, like, demanding to be seen. Even though she came in, like, 30 minutes late! That's your fault. That's your fault, not mine, you know? I feel like she could have been a bit more patient with me if the nail techs had to be patient with her. But yeah, apparently it wasn't my fault that she was getting so frustrated. She was, like, kind of being, like, you know, pushed, or, like, rushed. And who likes to be rushed, you know? So I can't get angry. I can't get upset with her about it. I have nothing to said. How are we doing today? Hi, you, hey you, hi. Hope you're having a great day. Me! What about me? Pink? Pink. Right here, and right here, and right here, and I think that's all of it. Yes. Oh, and, right here, and right. Ma'am, you're late. Sit down and wait like everybody else. Like, exactly, you know, you're coming in for a walk-in at that point. You're not there for an appointment, you know? Like they were taking me and my coworker in as a walk-in appointment, which they do, which is really cool of them. But, like, man, you're getting me. Oh, there was another fun little story that happened this week. There was only a couple of fun stories this week. There wasn't anything. It wasn't a super eventful week at the job. There was a work thing that happened, and it didn't start with somebody getting mad about the bathroom this time. This is great. This is like a rare opportunity story, you know? Because most of the time it's about somebody getting mad they can't just use the bathroom. Is it pink sweets? I mean, I'm made of cotton candy, so it's all just cotton candy, you know? Head to toe. A non-bathroom issue. Precisely! So... there I am in the drive-thru. There I am in the drive-thru of the Meow Donald's. And, you know, I'm showing off my nails to people. Teehee. And you know, people are commenting on them, and I do my makeup really good because I got new brushes. I was having a great day. And it was a little stressful because it was busy, but then it died. Everything just died at some point. And everybody was kind of looking for something to do. Because when you're in the business, you can't just have nothing to do, or you like, they will crucify you on the spot. In fact, they will tell you you're dead, man, and you die. You don't die, but you know it feels like you might because it's stressful. You got time to leave, you got time to clean. You know, the average manager thing. So there I am looking for something to do. So I go to wash trays, which we do with a sanitizing rag, and we do it right in front of the lobby because we have an open lobby, or an open back, an open kitchen. So you can see into it from the lobby. Great. So I'm doing my cleaning duties. I'm just making sure everything is neat. And in comes a woman. a kind of disheveled woman. She has straps on her, and being carried by those straps are boxes, or is a crate, I should say. It's a crate strap. So it was like something you'd see in a cartoon, right? Like, I don't think I've ever heard of somebody with like a strapped-on crate that just like they carry over their shoulders. She comes in with one of those, and to my bewilderment, she has 20 cases of candy in that thing. Like Nerds clusters, she's got like Skittles, she's got M&Ms, she's got Starbursts, she's got everything you could want. But now, I don't know about you, but I think in my childhood there was one very core critical rule that I've been told, and that we've all been told, and that is, you do not accept candy from a stranger. So I was thrown off. I was like, hello, what do we have here in this establishment? And she leans in. She says, do you want to buy some candy? Whoa! First of all, I don't know where you got that candy. I don't know if it's been opened before. It doesn't look like it has been, but hell if I know. Also, you're coming into a fast food establishment to sell things. I don't even know if that's allowed. So I'm a bit put off, right? Like, it's nothing serious, but like, it's like, huh. You know, actually, I don't know if you can do that here, but let me go tell my manager you're here, I guess. We can see if anybody back here wants to buy some candy. So I turn around, I go find my manager. The chiller one is working today. The one that's kind of laid back and calm. He barely says anything. It kind of scares me, honestly. But you know, I tell him the sitch. I'm like, hey, there's a girl, kind of disheveled girl selling candy in a box. If anyone's interested, I don't know, man. Can she be doing that? And you know, he gives me one of these. I don't know. I want to check it out. He goes to the front, and she's talking to him, and she's like, I got all this candy. You want to buy some candy? And you know, I go to tell the other coworkers. I'm like, hey, she's selling candy if you want some. You know, everybody else is getting like the same kind of sketch feeling that I'm getting. They're like, hey, we don't take candy from strangers. Like, that's what we've all been told. My manager, however, bought some candy. We didn't find out until a little later, but he bought some Nerds gummy clusters from the candy woman. The candy man has come in and sold some candy to a local in the fast food establishment, which I don't, you know, it was all for goofs, I think. He did it for the fun of it, for the love of the game. But yeah, you know, we were joking around for the rest of the day that it was drugged. Hey, we got drug candy, and his response to that was like, hey, you know, at least I guess it's free drugs. At the end of the day, I don't think that's anything anyone would want to give up for free anyway. And we were all like, yeah, you're probably right. But yeah, the candy woman did come to town, and I do not know if I'll ever see her again. That was like a mystic, like NPC side quest that I didn't think I'd ever see. I maybe would have bought candy. It was like, I'm one to roll the dice, but I didn't have any cash on hand, and you know, not like she had a card reader, because was kind of doing it for quick cash, I think. Oh yeah, and the guy I was working next to, the big guy I work with, I'll have a couple stories about this guy. But that day, he yells out to me, he's like, I can't buy your candy, but if you got a band, I'll jump in. Sorry, you reminded me about that. And you know, he went out and he talked the shit with her, and they laughed it up. It was kind of cute, actually. Yeah. The candy woman. She's an NPC around here, apparently, and, you know, maybe she'll come to your fast food establishment on a random day. I don't know where she spawns, but, you know, she has wares, and she charges more so than your regular candy, but, you know, you might get a special buff or a debuff from this candy, and, the effects are unknown. So, you know, is it worth the price? Have Auntie Ethel's candy mixtures? I don't know. Can you give those noodles of yours? Noodles? Do I have a noodle? I don't think so. I mean, I got the one noodle. I don't know if I can get that out so easily. Yeah, real life wandering trader is what it felt like. Like, I was like, this is an NPC. How does this happen? Like, I am in this simulation theory has to be real, because, like, when does this happen? Dude, working in... Oh, the whiskers. I mean, if you can... They'll grow back, so, like, you can take a couple, I guess. I don't know if they taste good, though. Not noodles, though. I don't know what they are. Yeah, I don't know. But that's the kind of stuff that happens in fast food, at least where I live. Like, a lot of, like, NPCs that just come through and, like, say random stuff or do random... It's, like, sometimes walking down the street, because, like, I mentioned it before that I live in a place with a lot of homeless people. But, like, genuinely, sometimes while walking down the street, you will get, like, a GTA character, like, you walk by. Like, an NPC straight out of Grand Theft Auto. And they'll say the most profound, outlandish shit. And then you just keep walking, because, like, they aren't even addressing you. They're addressing the demons. And, like, every now and then I'm stopped by one, and they say something crazy to me, or, like, they ask for money, of course. But, you know, it's a crazy environment, is what I'm trying to say. You never know what's gonna get said. Sugar rods? Yeah, they're like some kind of, like, pixie stick kind of thing, I would assume. What if you, like, break them open, and there's, like, the pixie stick sugar dust inside? I remember the crazy people in my high school would cut off one end of the pixie stick, stick it in their nose, and turn their head upside down. Because, you know, people snorted pixie sticks because they were stupid. Don't do that. Don't do that. It was a trend in my school, but, like, it's actually gonna ruin your nose. Don't snort things. If you value your sense of smell and taste, don't snort things. PSA. I never did it, because I'm not an idiot, but they were. It was Smarties. People did it with Smarties too. I saw one kid do it with Sour Patch Kids. Insane. I think he was reporting he was still smelling Sour Patch Kids 3 days later. But yeah. That's not good for you. That's not good for you. I digress. I have to go. We're gonna finish part 4 of JoJo's today, me and my friend. So we gotta go watch the last episode, like, right now. We're gonna finish the finale and start part 5. But thank you, Blue and others, and Nothing to Said, and Logan Smith, and Joshua, and Darkness, and Lucky Star, anybody else who joined in for hanging out. Oh no. Well, how about that? How about them apples? I can't actually hurt you, by the way. That's another, like, canon part of my lore. Is I have physical inability to get hurt or to hurt others, like, because I'm, like, candy and, like, soft-bodied, and, like, I think it's because I'm candy. I don't know for sure. Like, I don't feel pain, but, like, I also can't hurt you because, you know, I'm made of cotton candy, dude. Like, I can pick stuff up and, like, but, like, I can't hurt you. So, yeah, hitting someone with a pillow, exactly. You'll feel a little thud, but it's not gonna hurt. Aw, thank you, Fluffy. Welcome in. I was just finishing up, but if you want, there it is. If you want, there's the link. I don't even know if to send them out today, because Nightbot's doing it for me. If you want to catch tomorrow's stream at 5 p.m. PST, I don't know what we'll be doing, but it'll be fun, and it will, you can join the Discord server through the link tree in the bio on TikTok and YouTube. And if you're on Twitch, the links just got posted into the chat. All of them are right there now. I have to adjust that, actually, to accommodate the newer stuff. I digress. That's all there is. That's the rollout. So thank you all for popping in and hanging out. On the Twitch side, because Twitch is the main platform, we only have the one viewer. We only have Blue in here. Thank you, Blue. So I'm just gonna cut stream and call it a night, alright? I'd love to do a raid, but I kind of have, like, a 3 to 5 viewer, like, range for when I want to raid, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's it for the night. Have a good night, y'all. Go bully someone. I believe you, Blue. So yeah, 5 p.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time tomorrow evening, and until then, Stay toasty and good night. Dee 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 dee.